everybody, welcome. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in, watching the video today. Just before we start, if you're new to the channel, could you do me a great favour? Possibly click on that subscribe button down the bottom. Thank you very much for that. So we're continuing these preview little videos on the new Mizuno JPX 921 range. A couple of videos gone up there on the tour and the forged already. For those of you who don't know, all these products are what we call embargoed. We're not allowed to actually put up hitting reviews yet. A, I don't have any of the equipment, and B, the embargo for hitting videos is the 24th of August. So it would be a shame, wouldn't it, if any YouTubers broke that embargo and put up videos before then. Leave that one with you. So what I'm going to talk about today is the new ES21 Wedge, which Mizuno tagline here. I've just got some media release here, and as I talk to you, I'm going to flash up some videos, some pictures, some images. It would be great if I actually had the wedge in my hand and I could hit it, but we don't. So I guess this is better than nothing, is it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. So ES21 Wedge. I'm just going to try and make these factoids that I've got here sound as interesting as possible as we combine them with a few little visual images. So controlling spin rates amongst a batch of similar wedge shots is one of the most significant factors in building an effective short game. I don't think anyone could disagree with that statement. The ES21 wedges make that a reality by incorporating a higher, more central sweet spot and a stable design, not just elevating spin, but maintaining it shot for shot. Okay, all makes sense to me so far. Made possible by a multi-piece stainless steel construction and a grain. It is early. It's only 11 minutes past 8 in the morning. The mouth isn't quite working properly. Let's go for grain flow forged face. So it's interesting, this one, isn't it? We've got a two-piece construction wedge here rather than a sort of a solid head. We've got this hollow body, which we'll talk about in a minute and put some pictures up there. Grain flow forged face packed into a versatile high toe profile with surprisingly narrow top line. Traditional wedges have their sweet spot slightly towards the heel, which makes it hard for many players to find consistency. Didn't know that. So let's think about that. Sweet spot more towards the heel side of the club face, which makes it harder to find. Yeah, maybe. It's a new one on me, that, but I'm going to take Mizuno's word for it. Predictable and consistent, the hollow body stainless steel is a 431 construction, creates a higher, deeper CG. CG is the buzzword, isn't it? Centre of gravity, and more vertical gear effect. I'm not going to profess I understand all of this, but I'm going to try and get my head around it as we go. Vertical gear effect. Spin central, a perfectly centered sweet spot. It's a great little video which I'll put up here, which shows the sort of the balance point of the club. Perfectly centered sweet spot is easy to hit consistently, ensuring a squarer striker, longer contact and higher spin. High toe and low heel, incredibly stable on open face floated shots. The little cut-up shots, I guess. Quad cut grooves. We've seen quad cut grooves on a lot of Mizuno wedges before. Ultra precise CNC mill grooves cut into a durable grain flow forged boron infused steel. It's a mouthful, isn't it? Grain flow forged boron infused steel. The boron, I believe, is there to give it the wedge, the material, a little bit more longevity, as well as many other properties, stop it wearing out. So I guess the grooves will stay sharper and in better condition for longer. Wet weather performance, HydraFlow micro grooves are vertically etched to release moisture and reduce spin drop off. This is an interesting one. We've got the standard or wide sole options. Now we've seen standard and wide sole options in wedges like the Ping Glides. They offer wide soles in certain models. Options for both amateurs and elite players looking for more spin consistency. Now all these images that have been given by Mizuno to sort of flash up here and show you people are all, the finish is all black. What I'm not sure is that, will this be it? Will this be the only colour that they produce, or will they do it in sort of a more standard sort of finish as well? If it's just going to be a black only wedge, then they're really edging the bets with that one, because I don't think everyone's going to like that finish. It's a lovely finish, but some people will also want, you know, maybe a more shiny chrome finish or the white satin finish. In the past, we've had wedges in like the white satin finish, raw finish, black finish and blue finish. I don't know if this is just going to be available in black, so can't help you on that one. Anybody else know, then post comments down below. And the final statement from our friend Chris Voschel. Chris is up here somewhere, or up there. Hi Chris. He's the product manager at Mizuno, and this is his statement. He says, we've taken a very Mizuno type approach to this ES21 by keeping the top line very sleek despite the technology inside. Our testing showed that there's a lot of good players out there who will be surprised at the gains they could make by having a more predictable spin numbers. There we go, lots of juicy information in there. Can't wait to get my hands on this club. Excuse me, actually hit it. The product release on these is not due in the UK till October, so when I'll get my hands on a couple of wedges to try, I guess, I don't know, sometime in September would be my guess. Price wise on these, I'm going to have to make a calculated guess on those. The previous wedges, the Mizuno T20s, I'm not sure if those will run in the range as well or they will be discontinued. A lot of unanswered questions. They were retailing at somewhere between 130 and 140 pounds roughly in the UK. So I don't think these will be any different around about. I can't imagine being a more than 140 pounds. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? There'll be all the different shaft options available in custom fit, and they will do specific wedge flexes like KBS wedge flex, which can create a little bit more backspin. Some of these specific, easy for me to say, no, not really. Wedge flexes will produce more backspin, anything up to about 500 revs of extra spin with the specific wedge flex. So there we go. I hope you found this non-hitting video informative and useful. I know some of you don't like these videos, but I was accused the other day of clickbaiting people, which was quite interesting, because I'm being very specific with my descriptions that this is not clickbait. I'm saying, look, this is a non-hitting video. It's tech, it's spec, it's a preview video, if you like. I'd love to have the real clubs here, but yeah, this guy came up and he said, clickbait, blatant clickbait, rubbish video. So there you go. You got to take the rough with the smooth when you're on the public domain of YouTube, and that's fine. That's all part of the game. So hey, thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.